With each new day, there are new possibilities. Now, I was on Facebook and I came across this great story from one of my favorite blogs. I haven't read it in a while, but this is the Good Black News blog. It's one of my favorite blogs because they talk about positive things in the black community. And that's the whole purpose of this second New Possibilities channel, to talk about the accomplishments of our people, to celebrate black excellence and black achievement, to recognize pioneers in various fields of endeavors. So for this article right here, I just want to get into what it's about. I want to talk about it briefly. I want to read some excerpts and then provide some brief commentary. So this again is an article from Good Black News. The title of the article is Howard University Alumni Damon, Lawrence, and Marcus Carey Open the Moor, a hotel dedicated to black culture. Often you hear people talk about the need for black men to be builders in a community, the need for black entrepreneurship. And what we need to do is recognize those black men and women who are actually doing something, actually building institutions and businesses. These brothers and sisters deserve to be recognized because they can inspire young people. They can inspire other people who watch or read about their experiences. They may get inspiration to set up their own businesses. So I'm going to read some excerpts from this and continue on. According to blacktivity.com, while attending Howard University, shout out to Howard. As y'all know, as many of y'all know, I'm a graduate of Howard University. I loved going to Howard. I made lifelong friends at Howard. Howard was a great experience. But anyway, that's a whole nother story. So the article says, while attending Howard University, Damon Lawrence worked in the hotel industry as a front desk agent and decided he would own his own hotels one day, with one exception. His business would cater exclusively to blackness. I think that that's something that's very powerful. To cater exclusively to blackness, when most people that go into business are all about the dollar and they're all about maximizing profit. So in order to maximize profit, they primarily appeal to all different types of people. They don't tailor to one particular culture and stuff like that. So this is unique. And I think that it is something that's great that you have some brothers that recognize their culture, that celebrate their culture, while at the same time these brothers are establishing a business in the community, a business that will, create jobs for black people, create opportunities for black people, and also fulfill a need in the community. So it goes on to say this. Black culture leads American culture, and American culture leads global culture. So we think it's time a hotel property reflect the best of black culture. The article goes on to say the young entrepreneur, along with his business partner and co-founder of Homage Hospitality, Marcus Carey, opened the doors to the Moor in New Orleans, Louisiana this week. The upscale 10-room hotel pays homage to the Moors of North Africa through its architectural aesthetic. And, much can be said about the Moors in terms of their accomplishments in math and science and, culture, all kinds of things. And I know that there are critics of the Moors, but the Moors and their contribution to human civilization cannot be denied. And I'm glad that these brothers are doing this. They're celebrating black culture, and they're also manifesting black independence, black power through economics. So the article goes on to say Lawrence and Carey plan to open locations where black culture is thriving, such as Washington, D.C., Brooklyn, and Detroit. Detroit, my hometown of Detroit, man. We need more businesses to invest in Detroit, man, to rebuild Detroit, so that we can have the heyday like we had back in the Motown generation. Instead of like just having a situation where you have these gentrifiers coming to Detroit and other cities like Detroit, we need to have our own go back and invest into these black communities. So this is a great thing, man. It also says that the duo plans to open a 102-room property called the Town Hotel in downtown Oakland by 2019. So this is great news, man. You know, I wish these brothers much success, and I hope that others are inspired by their example. Often we hear people talk about opening black businesses. We hear different advocates talking about the need for black entrepreneurship, but it is great to see actual breathing examples of black men building in the community, opening their own businesses, establishing institutions in the community, doing all the things that people say black men do not do. So with that, I'm going to say peace and blessings to each and every one of you. Please rate, comment, like, share, and subscribe. Peace.